Oh, okay, there we go. Now you keep working. Okay. All right. So yeah, I wanted to get into like, uh, so yeah, in that last slide that I made, uh, I got a little distracted because I got this scent of it smelled like a baby or a toddler. You know how they smell like Cheerios and like saliva, I guess you'd say. Um, but this is like the second time I've smelled it, and I don't know what it is, or because I'm not around any toddlers. My children are all past that age, and I'm not around any of them right now. So I just think that's interesting. Uh, I'm not sure what it's from. Uh, Maybe I'll stumble upon some informational things about it. Uh, like I know I heard sometimes if you smell like a scent or something like that, like a perfume or something like that. Like I've had this happen to me when I was in the Banditos hideout restaurant, and I got this scent. It was like my friend's house that actually lived down here from when I was younger, and it was the scent of her house. It's so weird. I know that's so weird, and it's weird that I remembered that, but that's just, that's your brain stores that information or whatever. And so, anyways, I heard, that it might be like an angel around you or something like that. And I get little clues like that about certain things, um, when I'm out and about outside and stuff. Just certain reminders, God talking to me and stuff like that. Um, so, anyways, I know those are things that some people may think I sound crazy saying, but I know it's true. It's even crazier trying to write it off or dismiss it as something else. It sounds like crazier things. Like I would think that, oh, like somebody's like reading my journal, and then these people are like bringing it up to me or something. Following me around, stuff like that, and that's just crazy. So it's God, it's God talking to me. Um, Sorry, my hair is right now. I need a haircut, Dad. Anyways, so yeah, I wanted to bring that up. Um, I just thought that was really interesting. I'm sure I'll find facts on that too. I like to share my spiritual experiences. I think it's really cool, and it makes me feel real close to God. And um, it just proof that He's there. You know? And I just love that spiritual aspect, and it's because I deeply do seek Him. Um, so anyway, so yeah, I wanted to bring up too. I got the email about my background check, and um, what it pulled up is it pulled up my breaking and entering charge. You know, that I completed my probation on. I'm just sharing this because this is real life. What's up? It's just my past. You know what I mean? This is something that happened while I was homeless and in my addiction. One of those consequences that come. So it didn't say whether it disqualified me or not. But there it is. My DWI didn't come up for some reason. Maybe it's too far away or too far in the past to show up. I don't know how that works. But the facts are, it may disqualify for me from working this job, but does it disqualify me from God? And that's all that matters to me. Because I know He has a plan for me, and that just is kind of another clue to me to what He wants me to do and how to go forward in that. I don't know if this is at their discretion or how they decide, once they get this information back. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe some of you know. Um, but I'm not going to let that be something that makes me lower my standards or settle, or think less than myself, less of myself, you know, like I did when I got out of jail. I, you know, I had that in my head that that's how I had to be. And that's not true. Speaking to Christ. Um, oh yeah, um, so when I'm out, and usually when I'm around people too, not every time, but a lot of the time, and this is something that used to frustrate me too, would be like, I would have people that would be looking at me or staring at me, maybe because I'm tall, or other reasons, or it would just seem like people just get really close in my vicinity, you know what I mean? So I'd have to look at them, and I just thought that was so weird. It was so annoying. Like, yes, it's you know what I mean? And I didn't know why. It was just so weird, you know? And I just felt like something weird was going on. Like I was just like the target of something, you know? Um, but now I see it, and when I see these things, it's almost like, I don't know, I'm just getting like my attention for something as simple as like remembering something from a shopping list or something like that. If that makes sense. Or just to spark a memory, maybe. I have no idea exactly, but I just know it happens. And oh, like sometimes it'll be for connection, for informational things. Like I'll be listening to see something, and then a symbol that's, you know, attached to somebody that I know, you know, questions that I have. Um, and one of the things was why we meet some of the people that we meet. Um, and our interactions, sometimes it's to help us grow. God has us around these people. Like, uh, I guess the greatest example would be like a narcissist, you know, has us around these people so we can grow from these things and become stronger. And I know personally that's how I learned how I was being in a relationship and how I was a person and how I was to other people. It was a hard lesson to learn, and there was a lot of things that weren't right in it, but um, whatever, for the greater good, I learned from it, and I have to thank that person for, you know, being a part of that, and pray for them that God heals them too, because um, for whatever reason caused them to do me like that, be like that to me. You know, something that God has to heal, and only God can, and that's somebody I pray for all the time. Um, just for, just so you guys know, if you guys have that experiences like that, um, could be just God teaching you something. Um, you know, I was in the middle of my addiction, one of my addictions. You know, during that time, it's kind of hard to talk about because it's something I'm still learning about, and I don't want to give any misinformation. It's just I'm just speaking it, and if it clicks with you, then maybe it's something that is true and facts, and something that you can understand better in a different perspective, and somebody else is confirming it for you. And that's just something I'm sharing because and I didn't just learn this, I learned this a while ago. Um, and I just find it to be a part of the refining process and something I think about often. And just some of the experiences that I have when I'm out around people and spiritual experiences that I get to have in connection with God too, and learning and growing. And I think it's awesome. And I'm grateful for it. All right, so hopefully it's not too boring for you, but that's what's going on. We'll find out. I haven't heard anything from them. I haven't got a call from them. So if I got this information, that means they must have got this information. And if I don't hear a call like the next few days, I'm just going to assume that um, it's because of my background that I didn't get this job. And that's not the end of the story either, though, because I'm just going to keep focusing on mugshot mugs and my mission with that. And that's just going to keep pushing me forward and to help give hope to other people and inspire other people and encourage other people. But that's not the end of the story. Just because I have this past, you know what I mean, that's not going to stop me. And you can witness it because I know God's going to do great things in my life. And that's why I'm documenting it. So um, right now I'm going to go out for a walk in nature and spend time with God and see what He has to tell me and just enjoy it. As well as I lost the necklace too, probably when I stopped to pick up a dandelion off the side of the road. I might have lost it then, but we'll see if it's still there or not, um, or if I find it. I'm pretty good at finding things. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Talk to you later. Hopefully, I hear from you. Leave me a comment or something, feedback. You know, let me know if any of this clicks with any of you guys. If you've experienced anything like this, or you know, and we can just connect like that and help each other grow. So God bless you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.